Ladies and gentlemen, it's the comedian.
Casey invested £80 in the Shamrock Building Society at Ballynewton go backwards. They held a meeting of the creditors. They went bankrupt in 3 weeks. So Flanagan got up and says, the meeting's called to order, the 7 of us. And he got up and says, what about my £80? Just a second, sit down, the meeting's called to order. Now, when the concrete mixer fell down the road and the drum burst on it and the cement went over the road, we lost £74. He says, what about my £80? Sit down, will you? Sit down. And then, when someone put a match to the paraffin to dry out the sand and burned the roof off, that was another 600 quid down. What about my £80? Just a minute, you. Now, you're a nuisance. We're going to make you a preferential creditor. Oh, he says, thank you very much. And he sat down. A minute later, he got up. He says, just a minute. What do you mean by a preferential creditor? He says, well, you'll be the first to know you've nothing coming back. Fellow on board the ship one night, and he's just going to fall asleep, and he hears pot, 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 and he jumps out, switches the light on, and he can see nothing. He says, a haunted ship. So he's just getting back into the bed, and he's falling asleep, and he hears pot, 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 pot. He jumps out of bed, and he switches on it. Nothing. He can see nothing. So he gets frightened, you see, says a few prayers, and stands beside the light, switches it off, and he hears pot, 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 pot. He switches on the light, and it's a mouse running along the hot pipe, and it's going pot, 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 pot.
Two lads talking. One says, where are you going to go for your holidays? He said, I'll tell you where I'm going. I'm doing both voices here. Look, where are you going for your holidays? I'll tell you where I'm going. It's me acting, I can do them. Where are you going for your holidays? He said, I'll tell you where I'm going. I'm going to take the wife, the family, and the car, and I'm going to drive around Europe. He said, I want to find out how common these common market countries are before we join them. He said, look, he said, if you're going to Europe, don't take the car. They drive on the other side of the road, it's dangerous. He said, they don't drive on the other side of the road in Europe, it's in America they do that. I've got an auntie, she lives over there, she's a policeman, she's told me. He said, it isn't, he said, it's in Europe they do it. He said, it isn't, he said, it is. He said, it isn't. He said, it is. He said, don't take the car, they drive on the other side of the road. He met him 2 weeks later. He said, are you still going? He said, oh, yes. He said, I'm not taking the car. He said, why not? Well, he said, I phoned up the AA. They told me they do drive on the other side of the road. I tried it going from Rotherham to Barnsley. It's dangerous, isn't it? This fella, he spent £5,000-6,000, all his life savings to teach his daughter how to be a lady and to speak properly. He sent her to finishing school and everything. And she came back. She'd just gone out of finishing school and she said, Father, she said, I'm sorry, she says, but I'm going to have a baby. And he said, what? I'm doing voices again, look. What? She said, I'm going to have a baby. He said, love, he said, I've worked all my life and I've saved money and I've sent you for a good education, sent you to finishing school and everything, and you're still saying I'm gonna.
There's this fella opens up the dry cleaners right opposite to Martin's, and his name's Jewish dry cleaners, A.B. Fink, and he has a big sign in the window. A.B. Fink, what do you think? I'm cleaning suits, 5 shillings. So Martin's got a big sign in the window. Martin's the cleaners, what do you think? We're cleaning suits, 4 shillings, 20 pence. A.B. Fink, what do you think? I'm cleaning suits, 15 new pence. Martin's the cleaners, what do you think? We're cleaning suits, 10 new pence. A.B. Fink, what do you think? I'm cleaning suits, 5 new pence. Marty's the cleaners. What do you think? We're cleaning suits, 2.5 new pence. A.B. Fink, what do you think? I'm cleaning suits for nothing. So the fellow over the road thought, we've got him here, we'll take all our stuff over to him. Right? So they went back for it on the Friday. They said, have you got our cleaning? He said, I certainly have. He said, there's the cleaning, there's the bill, £117.16. He said, what do you mean £117? He said, what about your notice in the window? He said, what about the notice? Have you read it? A.B. Fink, what do you think? I'm cleaning suits for nothing? I'll tell you, my dad told me a funny story. It was his birthday, and he was coming home from work, and he saw this girl at the side of the road, and he gave her a lift, and she said, where do you live? He said, well, I just live up Earlham's the Height, in the posh part, Earlham's the Height. You know Earlham's the Height, do you? Oh, it's lovely. It's lovely, nice place to come from. And there they are, and he's going out, and he met this beautiful girl by the side of the road, and he gave her a lift, and they were driving along, and she said, well, look, why don't you pop in at my place for a cup of tea? So he thought, right. So they went in, they had a cup of tea, and then they put the records on, they're dancing cheek to cheek, and he spent the whole night there. It was marvellous. He thought it was a beautiful girl, lovely girl. And it got about 12:10. He said, my God, he said, my wife will kill me when I get home. He said, I'll have to go. I don't know what I'm going to do. She'll have me fried eggs on. I go, oh, dear, I don't know what to do. He said, you haven't got such a thing as a piece of chalk, have you? She said, yeah. So he got the piece of chalk, put the chalk behind his ear, got home, and the lady said, where the hell have you been? Do you know what time it is? It's 12:10. He said, I know. He said, I'm terribly sorry, love. He said, but I was driving home from work and I gave this girl a lift, and she said, why don't you come and have a cup of tea? And I got to a house and we put some records on and we were kissing and cuddling, having a kiss and cuddle. He said, and I've stayed there till 12:10. She said, you flaming liar, you've been at the pub playing darts again. I can see the chalk behind your ear.
So J. Arthur Rank's making a film. I've got to be quick with this one. He's making this film in the jungle, out in the middle of Africa. It's out. Sammy Thomas was with him anyway. And it's a big epic. And what's more, it's a spectacular. There's a lot in it. It's all happening. There's Charlton Heston in it, Maria Callas, the lot, soprano job, dip your bread in, everything. Tell them nothing. Keep going, you swine. He said, no, it's a big thing, this. It's a big film. He said, in the climax of the film, and they built this village in the middle of the jungle, in a clearing. No less. Hacked the trees down, got wimpies in, bulldozers, got them away. Clear. And he built this village full of mud huts. All built, cost him £1 million. And J. Arthur said, that's it. Now and they did the whole film, big sequences, camera fires, everything. Tell them nothing. Built it up. Let them buy a programme. Built it up. And he did the whole film, he filmed it up, the apes, everything, filmed it all, and the climax of the film was where they set fire to this village. Yeah. And he did £1 million, right? He said, are you ready? He said, now we must film the climax, set fire to the village, petrol all over, on the mud, the thatching, the bricks, Norai bricks, the lot, built it all, built, petrol. Now, he said, camera one, he said, get yourself down here in this grass verge and film it, close up. He said, get it, when I tell, film it, right? He said, now don't spoil it. Because he said, I have a lot of money on it. He said, camera two, he said, we built a little hut, it's asbestos lined, you'll be in the middle of the fire. He said, and when I give you the nod, he said, when I give you the nod, film it through this little slit, get it from the inside. He said, camera three, I'm going to put you in the woods. He said, you'll be between the trees, film it from there. He said, I want you to pan across, dip, across. When I give you the... Right, he said. Camera four, he said, get up on that hill, up there. Get yourself up, get it set up. He said, and you film it, get a distance shot, get it all. He said, now don't spoil it. He said, because that's it, we built up wimpies, cost a fortune, everything. Right, he said. Right, he said, set fire to the... Off it goes. £1 million going up. The logs are crashing, the thatching's it's coming down. And there he is, J. Arthur, watching with pride. He thinks, what a look at the scene. Oh, it's all happening. And there it is, at the end of the flames, everything's down in bits. Embers, no less. And JR, he walked across, he said to camera number, he said, how did you get on the grass verge? He said, did you get some good shots? He said, well, I'm sorry about this. He said, but he said, I were too close to the fire. And the heat, it melted my lens and I've nothing. He thought, well, I've 3 more, I'm not bothered. How did you get on in the asbestos? Well, he said, this asbestos is no good. He's got me film, he said it all crumbled and fell out, molten, willy-nilly, on my feet, nothing. He thought, well, I've got it, never mind. How did you get on in the trees? He said, well, I'm sorry about this. He said, when I was panning, I caught the front of the camera in a lens and it broke it. Front of the camera in a branch, he said, pulling the gag out. Sorry, John, it won't go out again, this. And he said, I'm sorry about that. He said, but I've nothing. Oh, he said, never mind, I've got this distance shot. He looked at me, how did you get up? How did you, up on the hill? Did you get it? He said, ready when you are.
He's walking into a building site the other day looking for a job. He meets Casey coming out. Casey said, Murphy, don't waste your time getting in there, son. You'll never get the job. There's 150 fellas have already applied for one vacancy, and you'll never get it because there's an intelligence test. And you're a bit on the thick side, take my word for it. Murphy says, I'll take me chance with the rest of them. He walks in, half an hour later he comes out, he says, I got the job. Casey said, what about the intelligence test? Oh, Murphy says, I passed them with flying colours. There was only one question, what's 3 sevens? And I said, 85. Casey said, but 3 sevens isn't 85. Murphy says, no, but I was the nearest one to it. He's very fond of the drink. He went out the other night, 19 pints of draft Drambuie. He's coming home along the canal bank, stoned out of his mind. He's been stoned more times than Londonderry. Well, there's a fella drowning in the canal, and Murphy, feeling very brave with all the drink down him, jumped in, rescued this fella from drowning, went home, went to bed. 3 o'clock in the morning, there's a knock on the door. Gets up and opens the door. There stands the police. Mr. Murphy, says he, did you rescue somebody from drowning in the canal tonight? He said, as a matter of fact, I did, Ossiver. I didn't want any medals for it. Oh, the puppy says, we didn't come with any medals. We just came to tell you, God love you, you wasted your time. Because he hung himself. Murphy says, no, he didn't, sir. I put him up there to dry.
Pardon? You can't see me? How's that? I'll do that again. This is true, this. I like these daft jokes. I went to the doctor last week. I said, Doctor, I've got a stitch. He said, so? I've got 2 kids, 7 and 2. Funny names. My little lad is only 7. He said to me, Daddy, 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 Daddy. Thinks he's got 3 dads. He's got 4 fathers. He said, Daddy, what's brown, lives at the bottom of the sea and stabs mermaids? I said, "Give it." He said, "Jack the Kipper." Clean, isn't it? Clean. I love kids. I love kids. I used to go to school with them. I still do. I take mine. I've got a dog at home. It's a one-man dog. It only bites me. The first day I got this dog, it went upstairs to the landing. It did something on the carpet. I thought, the dirty little dog. It tinkled. I thought, I'll train it. So I grabbed the dog by the scruff of the neck. I rubbed his nose in what he'd done. Then I threw him down the stairs. Gently. 3 flights. I did that every day for a month. I never missed. Now he comes in the house, goes up the landing, he does it, he rubs his own nose, he throws himself down the stairs.
Got any married people here tonight at all? Anybody married? No, you're all happy, are you? Don't do it. They change. I was lucky to get here tonight. Leaving the house, she's standing in the doorway. Hope you realise it's 5 years tonight since you last took me out. Happy anniversary. You don't care about me. You don't understand. You don't love me anymore. You don't understand. Just because I got fat and ugly, now you understand. Oh, dear. Oh, she doesn't turn out like a mother. Oh, dear, the mother-in-law. What a woman. She came to visit us last Wednesday. You can always tell when she's coming to the door. All the mice jump into the traps. What a face. When she puts her lipstick on, it backs away down the tube. Oh, no, she's an ugly woman. 28 stone she weighs. 28 stone. Gets her knickers from Rent-A-Tent. Then there's her husband, my father-in-law. We call him Vesuvius. He's always belching and dropping ash. Actually, father-in-law breeds pigs. I know, I married one of them. Never forget the day, the wedding. I remember it as though it was yesterday. If it had been tomorrow, I wouldn't go. After the ceremony, the vicar held his hand out. I said, "How much do you want?" He said, "Give me what you think it's worth." So I gave him a couple of bob. He took a look at the missus and gave me 1 and 9p change.
I went to Knowsley Park Safari today. Knowsley Park Safari with the kids. There's a big sign. You are now entering the lion's den. Keep your windows up tight. No sports cars, no soft tops. These lions are dangerous. P.S. Pakistanis on bicycles, free. The other one came over and he said, "I love your country, England. I love your country, England. What's more, I love your religion. Bingo. Wonderful religion, this bingo. You walk in the hall, the white man give you the card with the numbers of the saints. People like number 10, wonderful fellow. 2 little dogs, wonderful man. All of a sudden, somebody shouts out, bingo! You know the others go, oh, Jesus Christ. Like I was coming here this morning, and a car broke down. So I had to get on a bus. And a fellow insulted me. He called me a wog. So I complained to the bus conductor. I said, that fellow over there has just called me a wog. He said, well, how do you know he meant you? I said, I'm the only wog on the bus.
Everybody, all the other comedians here, all do Jewish jokes. I wouldn't mind, but I'm not Jewish. 2 Jewish friends of mine went swimming. First one put his foot in the water. He said, Davey, the water's cold. The other one stuck his nose in. He said, it's bloody deep as well.
If he's not Jewish, it's a wonderful imitation. Did you hear about that Jewish chap when he threw Manchester after the bus? Missed the bus and he put a bus stop. Because it's dark at the bus stop. The darky said, what time the next bus due? 10:30, you blacks.
There's a bird sitting in a bath, so this is true as it happens. Sitting there in a bath. Wee. Out come the window cleaner. Bird thought to herself, I'll get him out of here. She went, window cleaner, nothing. The bird got out of the bath, walked over to the window, about 6 inches from the window, and went, wallop, wallop. Window cleaner went, what's the matter, girl? Never seen a window cleaner before?
But I came home drunk one night, which is very rare for me because I never go home. And there's the dog. I thought, I'll teach him to talk, I'll have a talking dog, I'll make a fortune. Talking dog. I picked him up and I sat him on some sandpaper. I said, now then, son, how's your bum? He said, rough. I've got a talking cat, you know. I've got a talking cat in my house. I came home drunk one night. It's becoming a real occurrence, this. And I couldn't get in the house. It was locked on the inside. So I'm knocking on the door, ringing the bell, nothing. Tap on the window. The plumber's mad. I looked through the letterbox. There's a cat sat on the landing. You'll try anything when you're drunk to get in. I said, puss, 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 puss. Open the door for Daddy. Cat looked up and said, me out.
The comedians tonight were Frank Carson, Dougie Brown, Mike Goddard, Jim Bowen, Jimmy Marshall, Pat Mooney, Les Bryan, Jerry Harris, Sammy Thomas, and Mike Reed.
Thank you.